welcome to my channel. Well, today we're going to be making fried breaded chicken fingers, and this is the way that I make it, so I just wanted to show you. So first we're going to do is we're going to take 2 breasted chicken, and then we're going to just mix the eggs right now. I have 2 eggs in here right now that I'm just going to mix all up. Okay. And next I'm going to take the chicken breasts and I'm going to just slice them in probably like this size so that I can bread them nicely. So I'm cutting them now. I'll just do this. And then I'll be putting them in the egg. And then the breadcrumbs. And what I'm going to be using for the oil is I use like vegetable oil. So I'm going to be putting some vegetable oil in the frying pan. And that's about good. So what I like to do, I like to make a few of them first while that's warming up. I like to make a few, just put them into the breadcrumbs so I can put a couple in at a time. So we'll just do that. They don't have to be perfect, they don't have to look like, chicken fingers per se, but, I just like to, slice them in smaller pieces. I'll put a few in here. So usually I'll have this and maybe I'll make a side with it. It can be broccoli, it can be angel hair, spaghetti with the Alfredo sauce. That's what I'm going to be having today. So now that we've got a few of these done, we're gonna just put them in. Now it's really an easy recipe and it doesn't take a long time. So I'm going to do is I'm just going to place them in the frying pan. And then I'll just still, I'll be cutting a few at a time and just putting them in the egg first and then the breadcrumbs. If it gets too, a lot, bubbling a lot, just lower the heat a little bit. And then you'll see the sides of the chicken, it'll start browning on the sides of them. Then you'll know it'll be time to turn them over. Now this doesn't take like all day. Like people think, oh, it's going to take all day. Oh no, it doesn't take all day. To prepare it probably and to cook it, probably I'd say about 20-25 minutes. Well, for me to do it anyways. Now they're starting to brown. And I like to get everything prepared. So what I like to do is I use paper towels and maybe like a baking sheet to put them on, you know, to get all the extra oil off them. And then I just repeat. I just put some more in on this side. And I like to turn them, just, you know, make sure that everything's cooked on both sides, on the sides and everything. It smells so good in here. So just, you know, don't be afraid to try them. It's easy. It's the egg, it's the breadcrumbs, which I use is the 4 seasoned Italian breadcrumbs, a little bit of oil, and I use the boneless chicken. It's kind of like the way I would do like chicken cutlets. Oh, those. And then I just keep putting them in. The ones that I already breaded, put those in. Take these out. So I used 2 large chicken breast for this. You can use, you know, it depends on how many you want to feed or how many you want, but you know, this should feed probably, I would say, like 4 people with a side too. You would want to put the side with it too. And as they cook, they shrink up a little bit. So you'll have, you know, you can have a little bit more room to put the other ones in. So that's not very hard, you know. And the kids, they really like it. The grandkids, the kids, your husband, your friends. Now you can also use olive oil, the light olive oil, but I like to use the vegetable oil myself. You know, sometimes I would use the olive oil, but for this I'd like to use the vegetable oil. And I always check on the other side. You want it to be brown. Nice and brown. I cook usually with a lot of chicken, you know. It's budget friendly, and I like chicken. And you can make so many different meals with chicken. So I'll put 3. Let's say 3 would be not good on here. So I'll continue cooking, but I just wanted to show you the meal. And that's a nice little meal, right? Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.